The defence industry can play a role in rebuilding the economy. To discuss this and the possible role of the industry in managing unrest, I'm now joined by Sandile Ndlovu. He's the Acting Executive Director of the Aerospace, Maritime and Defence Industries Association. A very good evening to you. I know that you're all calling for a paradigm shift when it comes to the defence industry, and I think we're going to need a lot more than that, considering the disaster that we saw playing out in KZN and Gauteng. What is it that we should be looking at when it comes to the defence industry?
Good evening, Jane. Thank you for having me. Well, the South African defence industry is a national asset in a sense that relative to other countries, particularly on the African continent, South Africa is the only country that has the capabilities that we have. So if you were listening to the president as he addressed the nation last night, one of the statements he uttered was that the unrest found the state unprepared and without capabilities. This is where the South African defence industry can come in, because we do have these capabilities. So we are looking for an opportunity to work together with the South African Police Service and the Defence Force in coming up with the right solutions that will ensure South Africa does not go through what we went through over the past few days.
Okay, but where were you when this was happening? I mean, why weren't you tapped into and used in order to stop this and prevent it?
Well, the relationship that we have with our government is quite good, but truth be told, it can improve. We've got a very strong relationship with our primary client, which is the South African National Defence Force, but we are looking at building stronger relations with the South African Police and the South African Intelligence Services. And this is where I think the level of the unpreparedness that the President spoke of was most experienced. When the SANDF was called to act, because of the relationship that we have with them, they have been able to stem the tide of the riots.
I mean, it took nearly a week to get that to happen. All right, so the SANDF, they're on the streets now. They have helped bring a bit of calm. I mean, are they up to the job? How do they fare compared to other countries on the continent?
Well, operationally, South Africa has one of the best armed forces on the continent. We, as the South African defence industry, they come into ensuring that they are properly equipped for all the missions that they go through. We have engaged with the military in ensuring that we continue to sustain them as they execute the mission that the President has given them. So we will be engaging with them further on that to identify any areas where we can still assist, because we are quite aware that the budget is under pressure. Therefore, whatever solution that we bring to the table needs to be practical and pragmatic. And that's exactly what we are hoping to do. But in as far as them being equipped, they are well equipped, and we see to it that it happens that way.
All right, and hopefully you can help stop the looting as well. I know that the defence industry, you lot are saying that you could also help with the economy, you could get more people into jobs. How would that work?
Well, we are moving into the fourth industrial wave. The defence industry is the world over the incubator of solutions, of pragmatic technological solutions. So we are saying, as the South African defence industry, an investment into this asset will ensure that South Africa is better equipped into entering the fourth industrial revolution. We are running quite a number of scholarships, of learnerships, where we take students through the skill sets that are required to be able to perform in the fourth industrial revolution. And the spin-offs that are being realized as a result of the capacity that the industry has are quite immense for the country. So we are saying, if the technological exploration that South Africa is going on is to succeed, there needs to be a meaningful contribution from our sector, and our sector is ready to play its part.
I was reading about how broad the sector is. I didn't realize that you were involved when it comes to the SASSA grants and the technology behind that. How is transformation playing out in the industry? Well,
understandably so, transformation, I think, with most sectors has been a very sensitive topic. And for our sector, it has been like that as well. But we have made quite some strides in that we are now in position of a Defence Charter Council that was promulgated by the Minister of Trade and Industry and Competition. And we now have milestones that we can aim for, that we can reach for. We've got targets that we've agreed on as a sector on what needs to happen with regards to transformation. But the color of the sector now is very much different from what it was in 1994. There's been quite a number of new players into the sector. So transformation is taking place, of course, not at the pace that we would like, but it is an area that we are very much focusing on.
All right, Sandile Ndlovu, good to talk to you. Thank you.